I started my school for IUSB because I was planning to transfer to Bloomington after a year, but then I fell in love with the community over here and I really enjoyed this place. I think I had a special bond with my professors as well, so I decided to just stay here and continue studying because I see lots of potential in this place as well.
It took me a long time to get here and really commit to full-time college experience, but since I've done that in the past 3.5 years, I've really enjoyed it. I really love IUSB, and so this is a way for me to kind of give back to my fellow students and serve them in some way.
I think it is important for student body president to address both part of the issues. If there is something that students want to do, but administration is minded by a policy or something, I think I want to be a mediator in finding a way to get what students want. This university has amazing potential, and at the same time, there are students in our community who think that there are a few things that we could change about this university, and it could have a huge impact on student success.
I've been a senator this year, and I've really enjoyed the experience of student government, and I've always been interested in politics, and as a sociologist and an economist, frankly, I look at how things work. That's kind of my thing. And so being involved in that process of how things work here on campus is why SGA to me has been such a fun thing, and why I've wanted to get involved, and basically why I want to serve as president, because I think it just takes it to the next level. I'll be able to represent the students to the system, the whole IU system, as well as here on our campus, and advocate for our students to the administration.
I'm running on the 3 things that I am working on. First would be banded tuition. I think it is an amazing policy. If most people, I suppose, should know by now that banded tuition is going to be in effect in fall of 2016. So this is something that I want to work on, is finding an exemptions for the people who cannot afford to pay for 3 more credit hours, and because of the certain financial as well as job conditions. And I think I want to work with the administration in facilitating that process. The second thing would be, I want to see lots of programs and other activities on campus which are student-led, and at the same time they would bring the awareness about Titan life. I want everybody to feel a part of being a Titan. And another thing that I want to do is give senators the power as well as the motivation to go out and solve real problems that our students are facing. The third one, I hear lots of people complaining about the smell of the fountain, so yeah, that's how I want to work on.
Funding across the university is going to be much lower because our enrollment has gone down. So I know that specifically it's going to require some real leadership on the part of our SGA next year to make sure that we really manage the funds that we do have very efficiently. I feel like in my experience this year I have been able to help with that in some way as a senator, and hopefully in the position of president I'll be able to kind of lead in that vein.
I think that I bring the part of being an innovative leader because I like to find solutions for a problem and make student life better. Like my experience and leadership position on this campus have allowed me to find solutions of the problem that would otherwise not be easily addressed. And I think that the reason I think I would be better is my uncanny ability to talk with the administrators and having people fired up to get things done. I think that I bring the energy to the table, and that makes me stand out in whatever I do.
For right now, for the kinds of challenges that we're facing as a student body, we need someone like myself who has a little bit more matured perspective on things. For some of the challenges that we're facing, I think I can provide more well-rounded perspective on things because I do have a little bit more life experience, and I do have a little bit more academic experience. I'm a little bit further along in my disciplines than he is at this point.
I think that students should take part in the election is because of having the importance of voting, and this kind of elections would have a huge impact in their life when they go out and vote for real elections. Because this can have a huge change in the entire future of what IUSB does from set forth. Like as a leader, I think that it is equally important for you to set precedents and have a high mark for yourself that you can go and achieve it, which leads for future presidents to see that what are the impacts that the other presidents have done and what could be done for this university that would have impact in future as well. So it is not something that is going to be just for this year, but we are setting up the standards high, we are setting the bars high, so that next president who comes in knows that this is a great position of power where you could change the university policy if students want it.
Because it gives them a chance to have a voice. I think that especially, that was part of the reason, another reason why I wanted to run this year was because we are in this general election season, that only comes around every 4 years at the presidential level. And as crazy as that whole situation looks like right now, we still have an opportunity as citizens to take advantage of this season and this period in our lives, and we as students should really take advantage of this opportunity here.